Hello there, everyone, and welcome here to the Arizona desert for round number 2 of the ARCA Axalta Series. I'm here for some short track racing here at ISM. Really, it's called Phoenix again, I guess, but I like ISM better anyway. So, anyways, here we're finally back with ARCA Series racing for some ARCA Series action. Nathan Fisher will start on the pole. Stephen Colon will start to his outside in the 78. Dylan Young is right there as well, along with the 77 of Trey Tatum, the rookie. So, without further ado, we're going to get you down here to the commands. And there it is. The commands have been given. Engines are being revved up here. Oh, someone did not get going. I was looking for that. I'm not sure who that is. Someone didn't get going. And it's a 25 of Zachary DeLello. Zachary DeLello, former ARCA Series champion, did not get going, and he's now stuck in his stall on pit road. Tough break for DeLello. Already had a really bad race out there at Daytona, and this is just going to add on to it here. Waiting for these other guys to catch up. Looks like Sam Austin's going to take his place in that 46 right there. So, Nathan Fisher in the 9 will start on the pole. 25, doesn't look like he's going to get going before they come around and lap him here. So, Nathan Fisher will start on the pole. Fisher, who has 2 wins here in the ARCA Series, looking for a 3rd win. Can he get it from the pole position here? As the crowd is already on their feet, we are green in the desert. DeLello still on pit road. Fisher with the lead. Stephen Colon way on the outside right there. 4 wide here on lap 1. Contact is made between Trey Tatum and others. And they somehow saved it without wrecking right there. And now here comes Dylan Young in the 99 for the race lead. A 10. Looks like he got a little bit sideways in that corner. He's going to slide up to the outside. Dylan Young leads lap 1. Down onto the dog leg right there. They can cut that dog leg, so they just got to be careful coming back up on the track. 25 still on pit road. 3 wide right here. Oh, look at the run the 2 gets right there. Or is that a 3? Oh, contact back there. Car in the wall. Oh, it's a 69. Dwayne Singleton, the rookie, got into the wall right there, and he has a bit of damage to his right side. And he's going to lose a ton of grounds and fall back on that outside. As everyone is scattering, still trying to get positions here early on. Here comes the 8. Oh, car's in the wall. We got a car around. This is 18. The yellow flag is going to be out here. And Derek Hamill also collected. But the 18 of Roberto Crown Jr. collected in an incident right here. Nathan Fisher in the 9. He'll come around and lead lap number 3 right there to take the yellow. So a wreck pretty early on here at Phoenix. The 25 is still on pit road. We're going to go back and see what happened. They were 4 wide. Jacob Buchholz right there in the 8. Down to the inside. I believe that's Carter Joey who got into Roberto Crown Jr. And then he went up into Derek Hamill, who was to his outside, and around both those guys went. Man, close call for Ashlyn Boyd right there, and others. Jesus, how did no one hit him? Another look at it, they were 4 wide. I don't think the 18 realized it. I believe the 22 just slid up in front of him just a little bit, and then right there they just ran out of room, and Derek Hamill and 18 Roberto Crown Jr. just end up being the victims right there, running on board with Crown Jr.
Hold your line.
Yeah, the 18 just went up into him right there. And
hold tight, you bud. Hold tight.
Jeez, wow. Can't believe no one got into them right there. Just a 2-car wreck right there, but yellow flag is going to fly pretty early on here at ISM. Nathan Fisher with the race lead. We'll be back. Welcome back to ISM here for round 2 of the ARCA Series. Getting ready to go back green after a yellow. The 25, Zachary DeLello, is finally back on track, but he's 4 laps down. they're kind of out of contention right now. If they can play their cards right, however, they can't get their laps back, but chances of that is very slim. So Randy Mayhew, I believe, is actually your race leader here. So the crowd is on their feet once again, and Mayhew will lead the field of green. We're green once again. Now this is going to be an important restart for Zachary DeLello, as he's going to be fighting these race leaders to try and get at least one of his laps back here, as they're going to go 3 wide for second. Jacob Buchholz in the 8. He's going to make the pass right there. DeLello trying to clear the 28. He's hoping for a wreck right now, because as they are, he's now only 3 laps down. Jacob Buchholz now going for the race lead in the 28, or in the 8, the 28 on the outside, 3 wide right here. Look at the 3 of Mitchell Collins on the inside, sideways out of the corner right there. There's the 77 of Trey Tatum. And the 3 continuing to push forward right there, forcing the issue on the 77. Trying to make a pass, trying to get up all in the mix right here. In the back, they're just as scattered. Oh, car nearly up into Samadowski. That was the 12 of Borislav Konstantinovic. Close call right there. There's Dylan Young, who's kind of dropping right there on the outside.
Stay high.
Right on board with the 99.
Still there. 3 wide.
Dylan Young, who has 1 win here in the ARCA Series. His one and only win, coming from out there at Gateway last season. To go 3 wide in front of him once again. Collins, he's just on the move. He's not wasting any time. He's going to put the 12
Yellow's out. Yellow's
in the middle right there. Dives it in the corner once again, coming around to complete the 11th lap of the race of 32. And the yellow flag is out. Caution flag is out. Paul Hogan, the rookie back there, Raymond Fisher as well. And David Rimmer with massive damage. And that's going to give a lap back to the 25 of DeLello, as he's now officially only 3 laps down. But Jacob Buchholz, I think, is your race leader. Is going to go back and see what happened right here. There were 3 wide. Ashlyn Boyd in the middle right here. The 07, just dove it in there and kind of took himself out, really. Oh, man, and that's where the contact right there came. I believe that's the 18 of Roberto Crown Jr. Oh, actually, that was a 30. This is the 30, not the 07. So this is the 30 with David Rimmer, the rookie. I'm not sure what happened right there. Maybe a rookie mistake, as he went up into Boyd, and Boyd saved it, was able to continue. But these guys back here ended up getting collected. Eric Hamill had to check up big time right there, along with the 2 of Pierre Kaplan. Riding on board with Raymond Fisher, last race's winner.
Easy, record. Still there.
Oh, man, and he just about got through it, but then the 18 was there, so Fisher's going to have some hood damage right there. But the yellow flag flies once again for the 2nd time here in the desert, as the 8 is out front. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the desert for round 2 of the ARCA Axalta Racing Series. Don't forget, next round, we head over to Salem and then Talladega. Should be a fun one out there for the next couple races. Jacob Buchholz is your race leader. 23 is only 3 laps down. Nathan Fisher 2nd. Randy Mayhew, Mitchell Collins, Borislav Konstantinovic, and also got the 22s right there. But here we go. Green flag is out once again. 25 trying to get another lap back. He's going to race these guys really hard like he did before that last yellow. Nathan Fisher now dives it to the inside. Konstantinovic does as well. 25 is going to put a big block right there on Fisher, but is he fast enough? And he is. He's going to stay ahead of Fisher right there. He's going to try and go down and block now. He does make unit 28, driving it right there. No one to his inside, so he can do that, but he's going to need to cut across in front of the 12 if he can. Nope, the 12 is there. Fisher now back to the race lead. Three wide once again, man. The 28 nearly made contact right there with the 8 of Jacob Buchholz, and Konstantinovic being aggressive. Got Mitchell Collins right there behind him as well. who's also been aggressive as we've seen in this race. He's not going to force the issue. 3 wide as they come across the line.
Two outside.
Right on board from the helmet cam.
Still there. One outside at your door. Clear high.
Man,
Outside.
Mitchell Collins he's on the move right now. Is he now up to second and now battling for the race lead? And meanwhile, DeLello's loving what he's seeing in this rearview mirror. He's just hoping for a quick yellow now. So everyone is kind of still stacked up back there in the back. Nathan Fisher put under pressure on Collins, trying to give him a little bump and run right there. Collins wasn't having it. He's right on board, rear from your race leader. You see the 8 of Buchholz back there.
Real good job.
He has Sam Oskin behind him. 12 slides way to the outside. Collins now with the race lead. Nathan Fisher second. Borsalov Konstantinovic, contact back there between the 8 and someone else. Close call right there for the 8 as he got sideways, it looks like. Just watching as these guys flying out of the corner. Oh, and the 8 is going down pit road. Jacob Buchholz in the 8, and maybe there was an issue with the 8 right there as he's actually going down pit road. Not sure what the deal is right there. We'll have to keep up to date and
I picked up a bad vibration.
see what happens. So hearing there's a vibration on the 8 of Jacob Buchholz, and tough break. He was up here racing for this thing, and he's now on pit road. Is most likely going to go a lap down here as the 25 right now is just pleading for a yellow. Collins has kept the lead since he's taken it. So you look back here, a couple of guys racing side by side. Patrick Smith in the 98, Chase Green. Dwayne Singleton's also back here. Derek Hamill with a little bit of damage. He's now back there with those guys. They're 3 wide ahead right here. Cody Goforth and others. Goforth, I'm surprised he's not up here racing for the lead. But definitely knows his way around ISM here, has experience in the trucks, national and cup here at ISM. Trey Tatum is trying to make his way back up to the lead as he goes by. Dylan Young now falls in line behind Carter Joey into 22. Carter Joey still looking for his first win here in the ARCA Series. Collins, as I mentioned, he has won before. So it's a pretty calm race right now so far. And if they're to go green, if there's no yellow, I'm pretty sure there's going to be pit stops because I don't think anyone can make it all the way on fuel. 25 just looks so fast right now, and I do believe he has fresher tires than the rest of these guys, so that's how he's able to keep ahead. Battle right here, those two cars that look so similar to teammates. They're trying to get past the 07 right there of Tyler Mills. There's a 10 falling on the outside right there of Boston Jones. Stephen Cologne going by Ashton Boyd in the 78.
Still out there.
As I mentioned before, Cologne, who was absent here in NORLA for a really long time, making his return here in the ARCA Series, ran really well out there at Daytona, is running pretty good right now. Believe this is the battle to get in the top 10. Dylan Young on the outside, Ashton Boyd in that light green car. He's there as well. Go back here, 3 wide, Dwayne Singleton, Chase Green, and Byron Bell. All battling for position. I believe this is to get in the top 20. Mitchell Collins has kind of pulled a gap now on Nathan Fisher. And Fisher has kind of pulled a gap on the 12 of Konstantinovic. There's the 8 who went down pit road. Here there was a loose wheel on the 8. So they fly down the backstretch. Remember the Cup Series, there was a huge wreck here coming down the backstretch with James Bowles flipping and just destroyed the car right there. This race seemed to have calmed down. Most of the top 10 is now single file. Nathan Fisher, he caught up to the 3 at one point, but then it's just completely lost him now as Collins trying to run away with almost a second lead. Jimmy Hogan in the 51 going by Ashton Boyd out there in the 18 on the outside. Dylan Young is behind those guys. Stephen Colon in the 78 kind of falling back now as he's stuck on the outside. Going through the field once more. That'll be 3 to go. And there goes the 25. He's going to go down pit road. I believe it's to get fuel because he pitted way before these guys. When will the 3 go down pit road? Will he try to stretch it? 3 laps to go at the line. For Mitchell Collins looking for his second win here in the ARCA Series. Holding off Nathan Fisher. Side by side back there. Simon Oskin and Borislav Konstantinovic. And now here goes most of the top 10 going on pit road, including Nathan Fisher. They can't make it all the way on fuel. Oskin is going to follow him. Carter Joey as well. Mayhew and others back there. Now the 8 just pitted. Can he come around and actually pass these guys? We'll see how this plays out for Jacob Buchholz in the 8. Collins stays out. The 12 is going to go down pit road. We got cars around. The 51 goes around. Dylan Young is collected. And this is for sure going to bring out a yellow. Coming to the white flag. Trey Tatum in the 77. Yes, the yellow flag is out. And this will mean a green-white checkered finish. And I'm sure that's not what Collins wanted to see. And what a drastic turn of events here at ISM. There's Fisher right there. Oh man, the yellow came out just right before Collins crossed the line for the white flag. You're going to see right here, someone tried to pit and everyone behind him checked up the 51. That was the 77 of Trey Tatum. Tried to go down pit road and Jimmy Hogan got into him right there. Another look at it. Watch that yellow car right there. He was going to pit and it was way too soon. He doesn't even have his hand out the window and got into Ashlyn Boyd and the 50. Oh, Cody Goforth as well and Derek Hamill again. Collected in an incident right here and riding on board with Dylan Young. Oh man, just nowhere to go right.
Straight to the garage, guys. Beat him down to the garage.
Nowhere to go right there for Dylan Young. But with that said, we're going to take our final break here. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ARCA Axalta Racing Series here at ISM. Getting ready to go green for only one attempt at a green-white checkered. Mitchell Collins is your race leader. Here we go. The green flag is out. The 07 of Tyler Mills right there to his outside. He's going to fall on the outside right there. Here comes Stephen Colon in the 78. Mills trying to get a run on the outside.
Clear.
A big run by the 07. Contact right there. Collins has cleared for the race lead. Into 3 and 4 now out of 4. Mitchell Collins will see the white flag here at Phoenix. 1 to go. Next flag ends the race. They're 3 wide. Everyone is scattering for position. Stephen Colon in his return. Trying to get that dub right there. He's going to drive it right there as he's going to fall in line. Car around in the back. It's a 51 again as they wreck in the back. We're still green. Stephen Colon trying to get one more shot, but he cannot get there. Mitchell Collins in the 3 will score the win at ISM.
That's awesome!
Mitchell Collins, in the same car that he drove last season, captures his second career ARCA Series win, and it's going to come here at ISM. We know how really good he is at these short tracks. And how about Stephen Colon in the 78? And Cody Goforth somehow got to P3. He wasn't even in the top 10 most of the race, but wow. And there was a wreck. Jimmy Hogan in the 51 and others. They're going to go back and see what happened right here. They were about 4 wide, battling for, looks like the 4th position, 4th or 5th position, and someone got sideways, and then I believe that's Dwayne Singleton who came up into the 51, and then Derek Hamill again. That's the 3rd time he's wrecked here in one race. 71 also collected of Anthony Reeder. Taking another look at it right here. Cody Goforth, he got a ton of positions right there in that corner alone. Yeah, and Ashley Boyd in that green car right there was having such a good run. With 2 and others was able to squeak on by. Riding on board here with the 7 of Carson Jefferson. Man, this happened all right in front of him. Got a couple free positions right there, so good for him. But Mitchell Collins, he comes out on top from all this chaos. Stephen Colon is going to get 2nd. Cody Goforth 3rd. Tyler Mills 4th. Boston Jones 5th. Dwayne Singleton, Konstantinovich, Jefferson, Pierre Kaplan, and Jamie Jones running out your top 10. Those who wrecked out in the earlier cautions will not receive points once again, so they have yet to be on the points leaderboard. But Mitchell Collins captures his 2nd career win here in the ARCA Series. As he burns it down here for the crowd here in Phoenix, Arizona. This will move Collins up in front of, or actually he will stay right behind Fisher on the wins list. He's with this win, he remains 7th on the all-time win list here in the ARCA Series. But thank you guys for watching the race here. Was another exciting green-white checkered finish. Will we see the same thing out there at Salem, which will be the next race, and then we head off to Talladega. But until then, the Can-Am Pro Series Western Division will return for Denver, the Oval, or the Roval rather. Should be a fun one there, and then the Red Bull Series will be returning as well. So congratulations to Mitchell Collins on the win. Let's get you down to the standings after round 2 of the ARCA Axalta Racing Series.